As most YouTubers know, YouTube changed its policy for the monetization through its YouTube Partner Program. Now a channel must have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. Channels that are already part of the program but do not meet these new requirements by February 20th will not be able to monetize their videos until they hit these requirements. And then they have to reapply for monetization. Okay, so let's do some of the math on how many watch time minutes we're gonna need. Yeah, right, and if we carry the 2, it leaves us with this many minutes. So many YouTubers have been voicing their concerns, and some are angered by these new pieces of criteria that you have to meet. Some smaller channels are even considering on moving away from YouTube. I do think that locking the incentive of earning money from YouTube ads on your videos behind a set criteria is fine in theory, as I'm guessing the intent of this new criteria is to help ensure that YouTube is full of people who actually want to make good content, not bad content. And I can understand that this new policy change can hurt the motivation of smaller YouTubers. But I wanted to provide a different spin on this news. I am one of those smaller YouTube channels. I do not meet the subscriber nor the watch time criteria, so I won't be able to continue monetizing my channel if I don't meet them by February 20th. But I'm not letting that stop me or discouraging me from continuing. This policy change is another obstacle that I must face while I continue to do YouTube. It isn't the first, nor is it going to be the last. I remember when I first started and all I wanted was to increase my numbers in video retention, subscriber, views, and all that stuff. Me wanting to increase those numbers allowed me a good opportunity to network with people I would have never talked to had I not started this channel. The networking allowed me to learn more about the medium and gain useful criticism on my videos and suggestions that I took to heart and worked on implementing in my future videos. After a while, I started worrying less about the numbers and focused more on the content and presentation of my videos, and then trying to market them better to get more exposure. And towards the end of my first year, I began becoming more confident in my videos, and I saw that my videos were doing consistently well for a small channel. The confidence sprang new ideas for me, so I started to branch out a little bit by doing some discussion videos and video essays where I would look at specific pieces of a game and attempt to try and give a good analysis on it. What I'm trying to articulate with this mini story of me and my channel is a motivation and passion for what I do. This is a hobby I hope to turn into something bigger as I continue to do it. I'm not going to let these potential roadblocks affect me negatively. I've seen few videos on this topic mention it, and I believe if these policy changes are making you consider quitting or made you quit, you were already going to quit before this policy took effect. Your heart really wasn't in it. Because if you have that special passion and drive for something, you won't let it get in your way. You'll find a way to succeed. And that success may not be instantaneous. You may have to work for a long time, and maybe one of your videos will really catch the attention of many viewers, and then that'll have a snowball effect and your channel will start growing at a higher rate. In the meantime, your drive and passion will motivate you to continue with your channel. The motivation will help you overcome those obstacles. That motivation will help you with continuing and trying to find new avenues to improve your content and how to deliver that content. And you can apply this to any area of your life. So if you're discouraged from this new YouTube policy, I ask you, do you want this? Because if you do, I encourage you to make manageable and attainable goals for 2018, and then get to work. And then throw on the speech from Rocky Balboa about never giving up, because that thing is just damn good and really amps you up for anything.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Now, if you'd like to hear someone else's perspective, here's my buddy from the UK to give his thoughts on the matter.
In the beginning, I never thought of myself as a YouTuber. For years, I'd been a casual viewer of content and normally had something to add to whatever I saw or heard, normally in the form of a comment. My years of playing video games since I was a child, starting on the NES, has exposed me to a number of consoles, computers, and games, which then turned into a passion as well as a hobby. And with this, gave me years of knowledge on the subject. So taking the step to create my channel was just an avenue to go beyond commenting and actually putting my opinion out there. But with this, a number of things happened. I met people I wouldn't have met before, I learned skills that I never thought I'd have, and it also helped me keep my mind sharp. Dedicating time each week to make a video has improved my skills in writing, balancing audio and video, and upped my confidence when talking on the subject. With each video, my craft is only getting better and better, with each skill being sharpened like a knife with each project I take up. And with this, the satisfaction of knowing at the beginning I had never seen a video editor, let alone used one, to now be able to do all sorts of crazy stuff I never even thought I could have done. What I guess I'm trying to say is, over the past year of making videos, I've gained a hell of a lot more than just views and subscribers. I've learnt a skill that I can keep and take with me and apply in other places. I've had conversations with people from all parts of the globe I'd never have been able to have spoken to before. And I have learnt how to communicate ideas that was originally stuck in the meat between my two ears across a platform to a vast number of people in a way that's clear and informative. So, with the news of channels being demonetised coming and shaking up the YouTube landscape, I was in the minority of thinking that the change would be a good thing and would be a benefit to my channel amongst others. So here's my line of thinking on the matter. I never made videos for the money, so it wasn't an issue for me like it was for some. The goal's never been to make money, but to communicate ideas to people who may see value in them. The subscribers and views to me are just bonuses for something I would have still done regardless. This move in the long run will only end up benefiting dedicated creators because it will sift out all the low effort videos that flood the website, making a lot more room for quality content to shine, making the platform a greater place to gain knowledge or consume media. This news hasn't shaken me or changed any aspect of how I feel towards making my videos, because I would have made them anyway, even if there was no monetary incentive to begin with. And on top of this, I say to any people out there considering starting a channel for their work, don't let incentives be the horse to drive your carriage. If you feel you have something of value to put out there, don't let anything stop you, because at the end of the day, websites come and go, but your work can only be made by you. And the satisfaction comes from the journey and not the destination.
Thanks for watching. Go check out Desiree's channel. He has some really great video essays and he tends to cover games that are not usually on everyone's radar. And see you next time.